Yom HaShoah is recognized as Israel's Day of Remembrance for the 6 million Jews who were murdered by the Nazis and their allies. Observed in Israel and around the world, it serves as a solemn reminder of the Nazi genocide of 6 million Jewish men, women and children. Unfortunately, Holocaust denial has taken a rise, with some suggesting that Jews exaggerate what happened and others suggesting that it didn't happen at all. This day is crucial to ensure that future generations remember the lessons of the Holocaust and ensure that such horrors never happen again. So today, I'm in London, speaking to people to see what they know and don't know about the Holocaust. So first of all, are you Jewish yourself?
No, I'm a practicing Shia Muslim.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, as you understand it, what was the Holocaust?
So, as I understand it, the Holocaust was an event in history where the leadership of Adolf Hitler kind of labeled Jewish people as a reason for the problems in Germany and in larger extent like problems in the world, and then they started using that as a way to kind of create a genocide against Jews and kind of round them up.
So the Holocaust is something I studied actually in my A-level history course, and it's the act of persecutions against the Jews by the Nazi regime through the 30s and 40s, ultimately leading to their mass murder, sadly.
The Holocaust was basically what the Nazis did to the Jewish people in the Second World War and before it. And they tried to obliterate the Jewish people.
The Holocaust is the thing with the Jewish people that was in Germany. They get hunted from the German Nazis and they get burned in the crematories, I think, Dachau, and so.
How many Jewish people did the Nazis murder?
Thousands and thousands, I've no idea.
It's that the answer is 6 million. Does that sort of come as a surprise?
6 million.
6 million, yeah.
No, it doesn't actually, no.
Oh, I don't really know a number, but I think millions.
Yeah, a million people. Millions people. But
Millions of people. No, you're both right. The answer is 6 million people. Does that you pulled a wow? Is that surprising?
yeah, yeah.
I think 6 million roughly.
I believe it's somewhere around 5-6 million, something like that.
Yeah. Did you know that?
I didn't realise it was that many. That's just, shocking.
Out of curiosity, how many did you think were murdered in the Holocaust?
I don't know. I'd never really put a figure to it. I guess maybe 1 million or so, but yeah.
I don't know, maybe millions.
6 million.
6 million, yeah.
When I say 6 million, is that sort of what you expected, or does that come as a surprise?
I was expecting somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I was expecting 1.5 million. 6 million is quite a lot of people, but
Yeah, that's like 6 times what you're expecting, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
okay,
yeah.
They say 5 to 6 million, if I'm corrected. I've been to Auschwitz.
You've been to Auschwitz.
Yes.
So first off, the sort of accepted figure is 6 million. So you're absolutely right. You said you went to Auschwitz. What was that experience like?
It was a very hard experience. It was probably one of the saddest places. The energy, you could just feel that was a place, not even for the Jews as well, I'd say, for Jewish people, everyone, even the Polish people, everyone was it was a place of torture and killing, so it's horrible.
Myself, I've gone to the Mauthausen when they had the death steps and kind of like the showers and stuff. Spirituality sense, right? Like you can definitely feel that there is like intense pain and a lot of remorse, or there's places where you like kind of walk in and you feel kind of heavy, right? That there's some sort of thing that's happened here.
You may know or you may not know, but there's, still to this day, Holocaust denial. These are people who either don't believe that the Holocaust happened or they accuse Jewish people of exaggerating it. And, when you're presented with this sort of stuff, what's your reaction to Holocaust denial?
I think it's just plain ignorance, but it's to be expected in this day and age. Unfortunately, there are going to be a lot of people who just don't believe in it or they talk bad about it. It doesn't surprise me too much.
Yeah, I've heard people completely deny, saying that it didn't happen, saying the numbers were exaggerated, saying so many things. But I'd say because in this day and age we have so many things online that we can see, you're seeing all aspects, all sides. So at the same time, I don't think it's like, I think it's a bad thing, but at the same time, you need to see that is happening in the world, where you have people that go against, no matter what side, you're going to have people from all types of aspects that will deny and say this isn't true. You can tell them, or the earth is flat, you know, all of that type of stuff. It's all type of aspects you have, but when it comes with, I feel, the Holocaust, it's so apparent that was happening. It's quite hard. You're like, why deny it? It's only to hurt, you know?
You know, what do you think non-Jewish people such as yourself can do to spread awareness and keep the memory of the Holocaust alive?
Well, I just think, like what you just said, spreading awareness. I think the fact is it's a awful historical tragedy that occurred, and I guess it's our responsibility to make sure nothing like that happens to, obviously, the Jewish people or any other section of society.
Take perhaps interest isn't the word, but discuss it and talk about it. Don't let it be forgotten.
Keep talking about it, what happened, and speak about what leads to the Holocaust, what's the problems that are coming from, and all the things about it.
My job's a secondary school teacher, and I'm regularly discussing it with my form group in school, talking to them about the Holocaust and making sure that something like that can't be allowed to happen again, really, because history repeats itself if you allow it to. So it's important to keep that memory alive and talk to them whenever possible. If ever a student makes an anti-Semitic comment, obviously, as well as going through the school's behaviour policy, I'll also pick up on that and explain when I went to Auschwitz and talk to things like about that it's a good idea to avoid making comments, because ultimately you're allowing anti-Semitism back in through the back door.
And do you feel that the Holocaust today is sort of remembered as it should be?
Not enough, no. Like I said, we learned about it in school, but I mean, I think there should probably be at least a class for an entire year. I mean, I'm from America, so we go year by year with classes, and I think at least a year, probably every year, we should be learning about it, especially around this time, remembering it.
Do you have a message to Jewish people?
Well, we consider it. We are very compassionate about you. I think most people are. A lot of people don't like to show it for some peculiar reason, but I think most people are very compassionate.
To Jewish people, I say I support you. Especially, I believe in what you're doing, and for me, it's just in life, everyone. You just have to believe in what you do and stand strong on it, believe in your beliefs, and just face adversity as it goes. It makes you stronger, you know?
So we've had a lot of important conversations today. They're not always easy conversations, but they're certainly always worth having. It's dialogue like this that helps keep the memory of the Holocaust alive. We're out here educating people, spreading awareness. That's why we do this. That's why we're going to keep doing this, because we must never forget the impact of the Holocaust and the atrocities that took place.